Welcome, have a nice day. Today is Wednesday, 14th of June 2023. This day is celebrated as the World Blood Donor Day. Is an annual global observance celebrated on the June 14th to raise awareness about the importance of safe blood donation and honor the voluntary blood donors. 14 June is also observed as the death anniversary of Fakir Mohan, Senapati, Sirapati Chandrasekhar and Manohar Malkonkar. So, starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper, The Hindu states that enforcement drive officials arrest Tamil Nadu Minister Senthil Balaji in money laundering case. Police personnel stand guard outside the casualty ward of the government multi-super specialty hospital in Chennai, where Tamil Nadu Minister V. Senthil Balaji was admitted for a medical checkup in the early hours of June 14, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that cyclone Biparjoy 21,000 shifted to safer places from Gujarat coast. Fishing travelers anchored at a Jakho, a port in Gujarat Kutch district on June 13, 2023 ahead of the landfall of cyclone Biparjoy. The Hindu newspaper also states that COVID data leak, no CERT in update yet. Experts demand transparency. Senior citizens wait to register themselves for the first dose of vaccine COVID-19 in Bengaluru. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that NEET UG 2023 opposed to the exam, Tamil Nadu achieves highest ever tally of top 50 rankers. Known for its strong opposition to the national eligibility cum entrance test, Tamil Nadu has not only produced the country topper this year but also emerged as the state with the third highest tally of candidates in the top 50 rankers. Just 5 years ago, the state had no candidate in the top 50 club. NEET UG results 2023 overall. This year, a total of 11.44 lakh candidates qualified the exam, which is 1.52 lakh more than last year. Indian Express also states that Gujarat shifts 37,000 to shelters as a Biparjoy nears one dies in a wall collapse. Union Health and Family Welfare Minister Mansukh Mandavia sat down among the evacuees from the Kandla Tuesday, convincing them to stay put. The Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Hall, a multipurpose hall of the Deen Dayal Port Authority DPA in Gandhidham town, has been converted into a temporary shelter even as a port closed all operations Monday in view of approaching cyclone Biparjoy. Families evacuated from coastal areas at shelter in Gandhidham, Kutch on Tuesday. Indian Express also states that what is El Nino and how it impacts the monsoon. What exactly are El Nino and La Nina events, and why does it the Pacific Ocean witnesses them, and why do events over far away Pacific influences rainfall over the India? Any discussion on the Indian monsoon these days invariably has references to El Nino phenomena. It is almost as if the fate of the Indian monsoon depends on the abnormalities in the sea surface temperatures in far away Pacific Ocean. This year monsoon is also progressing under the cloud of an El Nino in the Pacific Ocean. Indian Express also states that between India and Nepal, barriers came down. Nepal Prime Minister's visit showed that the political and psychological barriers that have long hampered cooperation between Delhi and Kathmandu have been diminished. His recent visit to India from May 31 to June 3 was also his fourth as Prime Minister and arguably his most successful. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that cyclone Biparjoy. Once again, Indian Meteorological Department warns of flood, power disruption, train is cancelled. Top updates. Cyclone Biparjoy has moved closer to the Indian shores as it prepares for a landfall on June 15. The Indian Meteorological Department (IMD) has sounded a storm surge warning for the coastal areas of Gujarat in a view of very severe cyclone storm. Biparjoy saying it is likely to inundate the low-lying areas of Kutch, Devabhoomi, Dwarka, Porbandar, Jamnagar, and Morbi districts. While Biparjoy lost some of its intensity, it became a very severe cyclone. Experts warned that it could pick up the pace again and cause colossal devastation in Gujarat by triggering a gigantic storm surges. Hindustan Times also stated that Donald Trump pleads not guilty in hoarding a secret document case leaves courthouse. Former United States President Donald Trump pleaded not guilty on Tuesday to federal criminal charges that he unlawfully kept national security documents when he left office and lied to officials who sought to recover them. Former United States President and Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump attends the North Carolina Republican Party convention in Greensboro, North Carolina, United States on June 10, 2023. Hindustan Times also stated that threatened to post more for pics on porn sites. Cabby extorts 24 women arrested. A cab driver has been arrested for illegally extorting money from at least 24 women by hacking their social media accounts and blackmailing them by threatening to upload their morphed photographs on porn websites. The police said the accused had started hacking social media accounts of women during the COVID lockdown, as he did not have any source of income. Going towards the economy of the country, bank unions oppose the Reserve Bank of India decision to allow compromise settlement for willful defaulters. Accenture to invest $3 billion over 3 years to enhance data AI play. There is unprecedented interest in all areas of AI, and the substantial investment we are making in our data and AI practice will help our clients move from interest to action to value in a responsible way, says Accenture Chair and CEO Julie Sweet. IRTAI note for SBI MF to pick up to 10% in ICICI Lombard. A man walks past a billboard of Indian insurance ICICI Lombard in Mumbai, India, September 18, 2017. Sensex jumps 418 points to close at 6-month high. Nifty above 17,700 mark. Sensex supported 418 points to settle at more than 6-month high. Going towards the world news, including some birthdays, says Trump as supporters wish him after court appearance. Donald Trump pleads not guilty in a federal documents case. Police say at least 100 killed when boat capsizes in northern Nigeria. Woman declared dead in Ecuador revives during her wake. Health authorities investigate. Russian mercenary chief says unsure if his men will continue fighting in Ukraine. Russia releases video of captured German tanks, United States fighting vehicles in Ukraine. Going towards the science and technology, research show India can shorten tuberculosis treatment. Representative photo of a person receiving treatment for tuberculosis at a hospital. Drug controller approves first indigenously developed animal-derived tissue engineering scaffold for second world wounds healing. SCTI-MST has become the first institution in the country to develop Class D medical devices that satisfy all statutory requirements of the Central Drug Standard Control Organization. Surviving the Shadowlands, interview with the Arathi Kumar Rao, artist and author of Margin Lands. Kabita Mandal waits for a crab to bite her line as the tide begins to rise around her in the Sundarbans. Has a mathematician solved the invariant subspace problem, and what does that even mean? 2 weeks ago, a modest looking paper was uploaded that was purportedly contains the final piece of a jigsaw puzzle that mathematicians have been picking away at more than a half a century, the invariant subspace problem. Explained why the world's first carbon neutral airline is facing a lawsuit. A complaint filed in a United States federal court claimed that the Delta airline is inaccurately billed itself as the world's first carbon neutral airline and should pay damages. At last, there's a famous quotation said by Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar, whose birth anniversary is 14 April 1891 up to the 6th December 1956. Was an Indian jurist, economist, social reformer, and political leader who headed the committee drafting the Constitution of India from the Constituent Assembly, debate, served as the Law and Justice Minister in the first cabinet of Jawaharlal Nehru, and inspired the Dalit Buddhist movement after the denouncing Hinduism. Mr. Ambedkar says a famous quotation about history. He says that they cannot make a history who forget history. Okay, thank you.